So we're going to get started. We're going to begin around in the temple area with a diagonal back weave. This is going to help us to get in there and make that really natural looking appearance of highlights. And place it really snug into the scalp. And then we're going to apply Accent 1 Cream Lightener plus 5 Volume. It's a really nice lightener by Joico. It has the lift of a powder lightener, and it gives me the gentleness of a cream lightener. It's amazing. I work with it for all my lightening procedures. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it once, and then fold the corners in to make sure it won't slip out. We'll take another diagonal back weave, and we're going to apply Accent 1 again. Remember, Accent 1 is going to be our cream lightener with 5 volume by Joico. As you can see, I'm placing it in with my hands, not the tail comb. This is going to allow me to get in really, really tight to the scalp. I'm securing it in with my hand, holding it in, then using my hand as a platform. Watch as everywhere I apply the lightener, I'm following with my hand. I'm going to give it 3 little creases and a little tap, making sure I'm bent to the scalp of the head. Now I'm going to take my 1/4 inch subsection and skim an 1/8 of an inch off the top of this section with my first diagonal back slice. And with this section I'm going to apply my accent to 6 copper gold with 20 volume. And I'm using here Goldwell Top Chic Permanent Color. This is going to make that really pretty red highlight. I'm only going to take 1 diagonal back slice in this section. I'm going to proceed now with my back-to-back diagonal back slicing. This is going to take almost 2 slices back-to-back. And with these 2 back-to-back sections, I'm going to apply Accent 1, the cream lightener with 5 volume from Joico. What this is going to achieve, instead of doing 1 slice like I did with my level 6 copper gold, this is going to give me more of a bolder. That back-to-back slice with that 2 slices is going to give me like a little bit more pop. So my red gold color is going to kind of pop out a little bit more than that red highlight is. I'll continue through. As you can see right now, I'm doing my second slice of my Accent 1, my back-to-back. It really creates a really beautiful effect. Really let me improvise and let me show off more blonde than the red. Now as you can see, I'm going to keep continuing through. I want to do my diagonal slice. I want to just keep almost working in a system, methodically, going first with my copper gold, with only 1 diagonal back slice, and then after that, taking a 1/4 of an inch section, skimming off the top of that, which is also known as an 1/8 of an inch slice, and I want to do my back-to-back slice. So my back-to-back is apply with Accent 1, and then my Accent 2 is only apply with 1 diagonal back slice. Continue working your way to the center back of the head. You're going to be going through pretty much with the same system you've been working with. When you apply your cream lightener, you're going to be using that back-to-back system, doing a diagonal back slice, and then after that, not skipping any hair, doing another diagonal back slice. So you get two back-to-back slices, applying with a cream lightener from Joico with 5 volume. After that, you're going to take a 1/4 inch section, skim off the top, and you're going to do your accent 2 6 copper gold with 20 volume from Goldwell's permanent top chic line, and you're going to apply that with only one diagonal back slice, and continue in a system and working your way till you make your way to the center back of the head. So as you finish towards the back, you're going to go ahead and remix formulas accent 1 and accent 2. And when you're accent 1, you're going to progress to 10 volume instead of 5 volume to get that consistent lift. If you keep continuing with the same formulas, the red's died out, you don't have more energy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to follow the hairline. Now we're going to be taking horizontal diagonal backs. Those first two sections you're going to weave. That's going to allow you to get, that really natural look in the front. And as always, you're going to apply with accent 1 your cream lightener, not with 5 volume, but with 10 volume now. Those sections on the side in processing, and you want to be, professional and be able to rinse out all your sections all at once. So that 5 volume kind of gives you that time to buy yourself to put all your fulls in and not to worry about stopping and taking the fulls out and rinsing them out. So, think smarter, not harder. So now we're continuing through with our second diagonal back horizontal weave. We're going to weave this and apply our accent 1, which is our cream lightener from Joico with 10 volume. Taking care to really know that when you weave hair, it's a little bit more like surgery. It's a little bit more tedious. So being a little bit more gentle than you are with your slices. And taking the extra care to know that you're really folding it in, not going past the scalp that 1/8 of an inch because our lighteners swell. Get a little tap tap. Go ahead and sealing that sides in. After our first two sections, now we're going to go into our diagonal back procedure. Doing that horizontal diagonal back slice, we're going to skim off the top and we're going to apply our accent to that new mixture we remixed, which is our 6 kg from Top Chic with 20 volume, our red highlight. Making sure we take the time to make our fulls really nice and smooth. The smoother the full, I always say, the tighter the full is going to lock in and not slip around. Now we're going to go into our next little section, which is going to be our accent 1 with our cream lightener. This is going to be our back-to-back section. Remember, you always take two back-to-back, and it's no longer a diagonal back, but it's horizontal diagonal back. And you're going to apply this with our cream lightener with 10 volume from Joico. So you're going to work methodically. You're going to be applying your accent 2 with 6 kg from our gold top sheet permanent line with 20 volume. That's going to be a horizontal diagonal back with 1 slice. Then you're coming to your next section, your 1/4 of an inch section, skim off the top with 1/8 of an inch. And that's going to be your accent 1. You're going to do your back-to-back slices, 2 back-to-back slices, and that's going to be with our Joico cream lightener with 10 volume. After you progress to the back, you're going to start finishing those 4 segments, and you're going to start thinking about applying your base color in between your fulls. It gets a little bit tricky, so you'll make sure that when you go in between, that you don't snag or pull any of the fulls that can lead to bleeders. So our base color is 6 copper, 7 copper beige, 8 copper gold with 20 volume from our gold well top sheet color. After you applied your base color, you're going to let it process for 35 minutes. After this, you're going to rinse with a post-color shampoo, and you're going to tone all your blonde with 9 RG, red gold, 9 copper gold, and this is going to be our gold well color. It's demi-permanent line and process for 25 minutes. So what do you think, Lindsay?
I love it.
Can you give us a little tilt down? So as you can see, all those thousands and thousands of foils has created her beautiful strawberry blonde. We cleaned up her neckline, thank God. If not, she would have a nasty looking
bowl.
So, it's the end result.